Hello Marvel fans and welcome back to Nerd Doc. In this video we'll cover what happens to Doctor Strange in the new Multiverse of Madness movie. There will be spoilers for Multiverse of Madness. If you do not wish to be spoiled, this is your warning. As always, you can find all of our mini Multiverse of Madness videos in the description below, including the fate of Wanda Maximoff and what we're expecting from Doctor Strange 3. If you have any questions about the movie or Strange's third eye, leave a comment below and we'll answer them as best we can. Throughout Multiverse of Madness, there are 3 instances when Doctor Strange has a third eye. The first is when Doctor Strange from the main MCU reality fights Sinister Strange, and we see a third eye appear on the forehead of Sinister Strange. The second is at the very end of the movie, when Doctor Strange from the main MCU reality drops to his knees in pain just before the third eye appears on his forehead. We see the third eye again during the first post-credits scene when it appears Steven can use it at will without any pain. There are 2 different meanings for this. Within the context of the movie, the third eye represents corruption by the Darkhold. Anyone who uses the Darkhold will face consequences. Scarlet Witch was made to believe she could get her kids back, and the Darkhold made her think that killing people for them was okay. Wanda did a lot of bad things in WandaVision, but there was generally a line she tried not to cross. The Darkhold removed that line, and bodies were flying left and right if anyone stood in Wanda's way. Sinister Strange was also corrupted by the Darkhold. It made him seek out Christine Palmer with the same murderous intent that Wanda sought out her children. He even killed every Stephen Strange he came across throughout the multiverse.
Things just got out of hand.
In this instance, it seems as though the Darkhold also causes the third eye to appear as a visual representation of the Darkhold's corruption. You could say this didn't happen to Wanda because she's a Nexus being and meant to have the Darkhold, etc., and that could be true, but there's also another reason for the third eye. In the comics, one of Doctor Strange's most commonly used relics is the Eye of Agamotto. In the MCU, this housed the Time Stone, and we see Strange use it throughout Multiverse of Madness. When Doctor Strange uses the Eye of Agamotto in the comics, a third eye usually appears on his forehead, just like the third eye seen in Multiverse of Madness. You can make the argument that Sinister Strange's third eye was more about Darkhold corruption, but when it comes to the main MCU Stephen Strange, this is a sign he's powering up. Given how he had to Necro Dreamwalk and cause an incursion just to have a chance at defeating Scarlet Witch, Stephen Strange powering up is a welcome enhancement. However, since Strange was not actively using the Eye of Agamotto when his third eye appeared, this could also be a sign that the Darkhold is taking its toll on him. It's possible that in the future, Stephen may struggle with evil thoughts or have less of a moral compass, but since the Darkhold has been destroyed, it's unlikely to have any lasting effects, and this is more than likely a sign that Stephen is now a more powerful sorcerer. So what does all this mean? It's basically just another tool Stephen can use in the future. He's already been using the Eye of Agamotto in almost every MCU film, so this new third eye is more about Strange just becoming a more powerful sorcerer and closer to his power levels in the comics. Granted, Strange in the MCU is closer to his comic book power levels than some other MCU characters, Hulk, but it's always nice to see him get an additional power bump with some major villains on the horizon. So what do you think of Doctor Strange's new eye? Let us know in the comments below. For now, that wraps up this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with someone who loves Doctor Strange.